The anticipated spoilers for One Piece Chapter 1123 were expected to conclude the Egghead arc, potentially focusing on St. J. Garcia Saturn on Egghead Island, or the remaining Gorosei in Mariehua. However, the initial spoilers, which were released on Tuesday, August 13, 2024, instead provided a flashback detailing Dr. Vegapunk's strategy to counter Vegapunk York's betrayal. The spoilers also confirmed that the next major arc will be set in Elbaf, with the Straw Hats and Giant Warrior Pirates setting sail for the island. Although there's a chance they might accidentally land on another island or face another conflict en route, it appears certain that Elbaf is the next significant storyline for the series. The One Piece Chapter 1123 spoilers firmly establish Elbaf as the next major story arc for the manga. The chapter is reportedly titled, The 2 Empty Weeks. The cover story continues with Yamato's journey through Wano, showing him sharing a meal with the children who had previously been throwing rocks at him. The chapter then shifts focus to the present on Egghead Island, revealing that all the Marines, including the Vice Admirals, have been knocked out. This development is somewhat puzzling since Vice Admirals like Doll were depicted as just barely resisting the effects of Joy Boy's Haki in the previous chapter, 1122. It's possible this could be a retcon by series creator Eiichiro Oda, though it remains a bit unclear. The focus then moves to the Giant Warrior pirate ship, where Dory and Broggy speculate that the Conqueror's Haki they just experienced might surpass even Shanks. This comparison in the One Piece Chapter 1123 spoilers further implies that Shanks possesses some of the strongest Haki in the series. The spoilers continue, mentioning that both the Giant Warrior pirate ship and the Thousand Sunny set sail for Elbaf, while Sanji is shown looking at Dr. Vegapunk's corpse. Although his expression isn't detailed, it's likely that he appears sorrowful. This segues into a flashback to 2 weeks earlier, where Vegapunk Shaka discovers anomalies in the laboratory data. He shares his findings with Dr. Vegapunk and Vegapunk Pythagoras, leading them to the conclusion that there's a traitor in their midst. Initially, they suspected Lilith, but eventually realized it was York. The One Piece Chapter 1123 spoilers reveal Dr. Vegapunk's regret in creating York with greed as her foundational emotion. However, upon learning of the Lelougia Kingdom's fate just a week later, they understood that it was too late to escape their predicament. Consequently, the trio began planning their counterattack. Dr. Vegapunk's preparations included modifying the ancient robot/iron giant, known as Emeth, to conceal the transmission transponder snail. The trio also recorded their broadcast, which explains why the other Vegapunks are absent from it. After completing their preparations, they erased the last 2 weeks from their memories to keep their plan hidden from York. Following this, Dr. Vegapunk discovered a message he had left for himself, which read, "Have faith in yourself and die." The spoilers for One Piece Chapter 1123 conclude in the present with the Giant Warrior Pirates, Usopp, and Luffy celebrating their upcoming journey to Elbaf. The chapter's final sentence is a quote from Dr. Vegapunk to Sanji on Egghead Island, expressing his hope that Luffy and his crew will be the ones to claim the series' titular treasure.